Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you are back, welcome back. Today I'm here with a reveal and post review of one of my recently completed diamond painting projects. This one's a little bit different than usual because it's actually a set of mini canvases. This is the National Parks edition of the PaintGem mini set. So you guys, if you haven't seen me unbox or share these PaintGem mini sets, they are, well, I should give you a warning, they're addictive because they are so cute, so fun, so collectible. But I actually had been working on and off on this set for a few months. I kind of use it as my like little travel diamond painting. Like I would just throw it in my carry-on. There were a couple of trips that I had done. Mostly last year actually, and I finished it when I was on a trip to Ohio for a belated Christmas trip back in January, and it's just the cutest little set, and it's the first of many finishes from them, I'm sure. So I wanted to show you not only what the completed canvases and everything look like, but also show you some ways that I'm thinking of storing and or displaying them and give you some ideas, I hope. Here I have a photo album, and here I have some picture frames because they just are very displayable. So the set came with all the colors in resealable baggies, which was extremely convenient. This box just had everything I needed to do this set. Like I didn't even use anything besides the toolkit that came with it, which all came in this nice linen bag. The one thing that I would upgrade in the future is the tray was a bit small. And so if I'm taking this with me, I probably would grab a little bit bigger tray and pop it in the box here with this stuff. And then you got a color chart that has a set of, I didn't end up peeling these off, but these are a set of pre-cut stickers you can kind of see. But instead of using these and labeling the baggies, I just used this as like a walking legend, and I would just put it next to the canvas where I was working. And then all the canvases were in here. And so this particular mini set came with a total of 10 mini canvases. Now, depending on the set you get, it may come with fewer, or I don't think it would come with fewer. Well, there's a couple that do actually, or it might come with more. This one had 10, and let me show you each of them. So let me just double check the names as I go because I'm not always good at this. So this was the Grand Canyon. This one Joshua Tree? Yep, this one's Joshua Tree. It's so cute for such a little size. This is Yellowstone. This one is just generally volcanoes. The colors in this one were fun. I like the oranges and against the blues. And this was the Gateway Arch, St. Louis Arch. See, even like the render on the trees I thought was really cute. And that's what I was really, one of the things I was impressed by. I was like, even at this tiny, tiny size, the rendering looks good. This is Glacier Bay. This one is Acadia. A little lighthouse and birds. Like, that's just so darn cute. And then we have, this one is American Samoa. Palm trees. And this last one here, this one is Zion. You have the little birds and everything. Now, these are all created in-house by an artist, so it's licensed, compensated work. I'm blanking on the name of the artist right at this exact moment, so I'm going to pop it up on the screen for you guys. But she creates all of their patterns. You can follow her on Instagram, see her process, see that it's all very legitimate and above board, which I love. But I think that that's awesome that they're definitely doing right by artists in that way. I just want to put these all out for us to enjoy because they're just so pretty. So, okay, here's the thing is typically, if you've been around a little while, you may or may not have heard me mention before, like, I am not a landscapes person. It's just, it doesn't tend to be my jam. I tend to get bored a little easily, or working with like all the greens and browns and stuff isn't necessarily my jam. But I'll tell you what am I missing? Oh, I put one in here. I forgot, you guys. Okay. I was like, why am I putting these out and there's only 9? I'm clearly missing something. Okay. Because I had already preloaded one of these, but hold on just a second. Well, I'll tell you that this one is Arches is the name of this one. Anyway, more on that in just a minute. So even though landscapes are not normally my thing, I do have to say that this was the way to do it, because they were little tiny mini versions. Like each of these little display areas themselves in centimeters was 9 by 6 centimeters. Or if you're going in inches, I think it's what, 2.5 by 3.5. So like very consumable, very easy. I feel like each one of these probably takes about an hour, even like single placing, because I'm mostly single placed, I think. And so this was like, in my mind, the really enjoyable way to do landscapes because they're so little. And I got to enjoy a variety of different like kinds of landscapes at once as well. So here's all 10 of these. And I just think that they're such a fun set altogether. And this is the first set that I've completed from PaintGem, and I have a whole stash of other kits from them. I'll link to the unboxings below. But I have to say that just all around, I was really happy with the quality. So they used poured glue. Each of these came with like a clear plastic sheet on them. It had poured glue. The symbols were very easy to read, and they really easily just matched up with, I'm grabbing the legends so I can point it out to you guys. They're all alphanumeric. They're very easy to read and match up and then pull the colors. The bags of diamonds, some of them did have a little bit of static. That's highly climate dependent, honestly. And you can see though, my solution though, I just cut up some small squares of dryer sheet and tucked them in the Ziploc bags. And that completely took care of the static. So I just had preemptively gone ahead. Once I saw a few colors had static, I just cut up some dryer sheet and put it in each of the bags. And that took care of it. The drills were really nice quality. I think that they were resin, but I am not an expert, I have to tell you. I had no problems with them. There was virtually no trash, which was really nice. I didn't have to like pick around any unusable drills really. There was plenty of each color. I didn't worry that I was gonna run out of any of them, which was good. I don't wanna be stressed about that when I'm diamond painting. And it was very, very easy to do these kits. It was very relaxing. And so I highly recommend these PaintGem mini sets to you, not only if you're traveling, but if you're like, I'm just gonna want like some small kits in my life, or if you're like, I need just a little breather from a really giant project I'm working on. I feel like these really, really, really fit the bill. The one thing that I did notice about this set in particular, and I don't think it's been as egregious with the other sets that I have, is that they're not all cut quite to the same size. Like some of them are a little bit larger than others. And I think they're all designed really to be this like 4 by 6 inch shape. And so what I'm gonna probably need to do is, there's just a few, I think there were maybe 3 that were too big. And it looks like it's extra on the bottom specifically, because I just lined up these by feeling them. And the extra appears to be on the bottom. Because these are rough cut anyway, I'm literally just gonna grab scissors. Like, I'll just do it right now. I'm just gonna grab scissors and just cut. Just do a rough cut, because that's totally fine. That's kind of like the style of these almost. I have like a more of a straight edge paper cutter, but I really think this is gonna be okay. And then this should fit, hopefully, without any issues in the photo albums and the frames that I got. So yes, so there we go. It's perfect. They're the same. So what I wanted to do now was show you a couple of different fun ways that you can store and or display these, depending on what you want to do. Now, these are so darn cute and little that while generally I don't display diamond paintings in my home, I can grab a couple of 4 by 6 frames and put some of these in there, and even change it out seasonally if I want to, because PaintGem has a bunch of seasonal mini sets. So I grabbed this 2-pack of just white frames on Amazon. For the 2 frames, it was $7.99 US. I thought that the white would be just a good neutral, and let's pop one of these in the frame just to see what we think of how it lays and stuff like that. I don't really want to hurt my fingers with these things. Just gonna pop these up. You can hang it on the wall. Like, this would actually be something you could totally get a bunch of these like basic white frames and then do like a gallery wall. Would that be a fun thing? Like, get them all the same and have a gallery wall, especially with the landscapes. I feel like that fits as far as like a home decor thing goes. That would fit really well. We're just gonna, oh, no, that's a little bit too big. Is it too wide? Do you have any others that would easily fit? Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim off the sides a little bit. Do I have any that would fit without me having to trim? Okay, so let me see. Yeah, it is. It's just a tiny bit over 4 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim off the sides just a little bit. Let's do it. Don't tell. We're just gonna do this real rough cut on camera, okay? You guys are seeing my process. That's one way to get rid of fraying edges, I suppose. And I'm just eyeballing it. I guess because these are such basic little sets or whatnot, I don't feel bad about just sort of eyeballing and rough cutting it. These had seemed, I didn't test these out in the frames obviously, but I had tested these out in the photo album and hadn't had any issues. So maybe if I got a white frame that had more, oh, you know what it is? I think that maybe, dang it, nope, still just the tiniest bit too close. Okay. If I had gotten a frame that had a little bit more give in the back, I'm sure that that would have been fine, but it like goes right up to the border like that. So, okay, let's pop this back in there. And then there we go. Isn't that so cute? I actually really love that. That's so, so cute. And look, like you don't even see the rough edges either. So that's another reason, like I don't even feel bad about just literally just sitting there and cutting it with scissors. So there you go. And then this, at least these frames come with both the option to just, okay, now you can like set it and display it in your home, or you can hang it either direction. That's so cute. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And like I said, can't even see the rough edges. So that would be one option. And then another option, which to be honest, I think is probably my preferred option, is these little mini photo albums, which I think are so fun. They come with a total of, ooh, I didn't count these to see how many there are. Maybe like 20-ish sleeves. And there's a spot in the front where you can put something in here. I actually was thinking of cutting this out and putting this in this window because this was the size of like the insert that was in here. It wasn't a full 4x6 size. It was this size. And I was like, that would be perfect. Like I could literally just cut this out to size and slide it in that window. I thought that would be really perfect. The 2-pack of these, it came as a set of 2. Nice, like I made different colors too. I picked the gray. I think was $12.99 total US dollars off Amazon. I'll link to the albums and the frames on Amazon if you're curious. But I feel like this could actually maybe fit 2 sets, 2 PaintGem mini sets maybe, but maybe I would just do 1 for each set and I could have like the name here in the display window. But I liked the idea of having something I could flip through and something that would just like look really fun and organized. Just like I feel like the boxes and the packaging for these, they all look really nice and uniform with like the white boxes with the like border around the side and stuff. I thought, well, they look so cute when you're like before you've even worked on them. How much cuter would it be to have a cute way to display, a nice way and like organized uniform way to display them after they're complete as well. Just making sure I don't accidentally grab another one that's too big. But I just wanted to show you, like, I'm just really easily sliding these in here. I got them in the 4x6 size. I think that most of PaintGem mini sets are 4x6 inches, which was what, 9 by something centimeters. So anyway, so it's just nice because then you could just flip through it and see each of them all together. And again, I just think that the overall look of it, it's very minimalistic and I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's so fun. Okay, I think this one is too big. Yeah, it's one of the 2 tall ones. I think that one is as well. So anyway, this at least still, I hope, gives you a couple of ideas for what you can do with these PaintGem mini sets. If you don't necessarily want to buy something else, like for the finish, for your finished product, you can do what I've done up to this point, which was literally just to still have them stored inside that box that they came in. And then you still have a really like nice way to display them and everything like that. So this was so fun, you guys. I'm like enjoying just tucking everything in here because I'm like, well, then it'll be all ready to go. Anyway, so this was the PaintGem mini set of the national parks. And like I said, I have several more of their sets in my stash, and you'll definitely be seeing more of them again because it's just so nice to have them going in the background. Like I said, if you're like me and you tend to often have some big projects going, but you need breathers from those and the satisfaction of a finish, these I feel like really scratch that itch because they're a nice small size. You can just pull one out and work on one. And I feel like the finished product really is beautiful and it's well rendered. To me, it definitely looks hand charted. And I think that comes from knowing that the artist designed these images specifically for these sets. The one feedback that I would give though is definitely like, and I think they did improve this with later sets, is I wish that they were uniform in size. You know, like the extra here that I have to cut off is a little bit of a pain. I do want to let you guys know that I do have a discount code you're welcome to use for 10% off. It's just my name, Katie10. If you happen to go over to PaintGem and want to make a purchase, that code is reusable, but don't feel obligated. There's lots of other affiliates here and they do run sales, but thank you in advance if you happen to use that code. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks for letting me hop on and do this little reveal and post review with you guys and show you a couple of different ways even that you could display these finished in your home if you like. So anyway, I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see lots more diamond painting content from me. Hit that like button on your way out and leave any comments, questions, or snarky thoughts down in the comment section below. All right, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.